it's Dick here again with today's Life app. I want to talk about the importance of diligence. You know, the whole segment of Life app that we've been doing here and posting regularly on dickandjoan.com is really about empowering you. Joan and I feel that we have something we can impart through experience, through leadership, through our accomplishments and failures of the past, and even what we're doing today in business and in, of course, ministry. And this is the purpose of this segment. I hope you're enjoying them. Tell your friends about them. We're empowering you to be better in the marketplace, better in the ministry, better in your family, better wherever you set your hand to. Diligence is an extremely important characteristic. I should probably be saying more about it. Here in the Message translation, Proverbs 10:4 says, "Sloth makes you poor. Diligence brings wealth. Make hay while the sun shines." That's smart. Well, there's an illustration in verse 5. Make hay while the sun shines. You know, there's opportunities that come. That's what that's saying. There's opportunities, and put your hand to the opportunity. You know, I've seen people, opportunity comes and go, you know what, I don't know, I'm going to take a break and I'll get back to that. Very often, the opportunity is gone. One of the reasons I believe I'm successful in business is when the opportunities come, I'm aggressive, I go after it, I'm diligent, I work hard. You know, the diligent man is the one whom God says He will bless and increase. You know, in Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 10 says, whatever your hand finds to do, do it with all your might. So put your hand to it. You see, God works through men who work, and women. God loves diligence. I'm not telling you that we have to depend on our own efforts. What I'm saying is that diligence is someone who takes a vision and purpose from God and then applies himself aggressively to that and does the right amount of work. You know, you can't leave details uncovered. Action finds opportunities. I have found and discovered that the greatest opportunities come to busy people. You know, it's interesting, if somebody that's not doing anything, it's interesting how opportunities just don't even come to that person. You have to be engaged in the marketplace for opportunity to even come to you. I find that even with ministry. You know, we exited ministry for a few years. But beginning ministry again didn't just happen. We had to absolutely take steps. We had to be deliberate. Took steps, started doing things. And when we did, opportunities began to abound. You know, you have to do your work according to your purpose. It's easy to get caught up in helping other people, doing things for others and getting involved in that. I've seen people with so many visions, they don't know which one they really ought to devote themselves to. You know what division means? Division is actually two visions or two purposes. You know, the best way to kill a vision is to give a man two, I heard one person say. Well, we want to give ourselves to a vision. That doesn't mean we can't multitask, by the way. We can. You know, diligence in our work develops our talents. I heard Zig Ziglar say this one time, something worth doing is worth doing poorly until we can do it better. What a great quote. You know, you can't do things perfectly the first time you do them, or maybe even acceptably. But as you continue to do them, the better you are at them. I remember the very first time I taped television, and this would be 30 more years ago. I literally took, just on the intro, hello, my name is Dick type of thing. I think it was like 20 takes on that. I just couldn't do it. And I could have said, well, I'm not called to this. Well, you know, I've spent a lot of years now in media and communication, so that just wasn't what God had in mind for me. Well, three things that will steal your results, that is a lack of leadership from yourself, for example, a lack of purpose, and a lack of motivation. But when those three come together, they contribute to diligence. Well, today's Life app, you are going to succeed, but it takes your diligence, your daily activity that is focused on the purpose that God has given to you, and it will produce success.